Hey everybody, so I am about to go over and give you guys my tips on how I started to lose weight, and I've lost 20 pounds so far, and now we're just starting this journey and seeing where we take it. And this stuff so far has worked for me. I've lost, like I said, 20 pounds, probably over 10 inches around my waist. Not probably, definitely over 10 inches around my waist. In 2.5 months, I started back in June 1st, technically like May 28th, the Friday before June 1st. That Thursday night, I said, I am going to start tomorrow. I'm not waiting for Monday. I'm going to start right now, tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'm going running. And that's that. And yeah, so that Friday is when I decided I'm gonna make these changes. I've been doing this now close to 3 months, and it's been working for me. I've been seeing results. I'm not looking for any fast results at all. I'm looking to lose weight and keep it off for good. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is create a plan. Set your goals, determine why you're doing this, determine how long you're giving yourself, and the best thing to do is go off of a 4-week plan. Stick to whatever you're gonna do for 4 weeks. And after the 4 weeks, then see what needs to be adjusted. But stick to what you're doing for 4 weeks first and then change. I know I am the kind of person, if I don't see the results right away, I'm ready to throw in the towel. I'm ready to give it up. Give me the ice cream. I quit. I'm like, why didn't I eat rice last night? For what? I was gonna gain the weight anyways. So stick to it for 4 weeks first and then make some changes. Now, unless if you're noticing you're gaining weight, then maybe revisit it in 2 weeks, but definitely 4 weeks. Give it 4 weeks of consistency and then change. Okay, so you got that. You pause the video, you're writing down your plan, you're setting your goals. Okay, what's next? So, before we even talk about workouts and diets, I'm talking about a few simple things that you should use to monitor your progress. So, first thing I'm gonna say is get a tape measure. Get a tape measure, take your measurements. For me, I did bust, waist, and my fupa. And those were the 3 main measurements that I primarily wanted to focus on. My stomach is what I felt the most insecure about on my body. So that was the target area. It's not a goal to sit here and get abs or anything. It was a goal to sit here and this is out of control. So, get a tape measure. After you get a tape measure, take pictures. Take pictures because I know how hard it is to stand in front of that mirror and be like, you want me to take a picture of this? No. We don't look good right now. We can't take no picture. We gotta suck it in. No. Let it hang out. Take that picture. And then take pictures every week. Same thing. I think between Fridays and Saturdays are days that I take my progress pictures, and they're for myself because on weeks where I've plateaued and the scale didn't move, this moved maybe a half an inch only, I noticed more definition in my midsection from pictures than just going off of the scale and the tape measure. Which is the third thing, get a scale. I don't have the fanciest of scales. I think mine came from Big Lots a few years ago. Does nothing fancy, does nothing crazy. I just stand on it, tells me my weight. And honestly, those jeans you want to fit into, those shorts, that outfit, that dress that you want to fit into, put that on. Try to put it on. And go from there. If that's what your goal is, I want to fit into those size 12s. See how far up the thigh they go. So serious. That's the best way I can tell you. Don't just rely on the scale, though. Do not get other forms of measurements. It's the best way. All right. So we got our plan, we got our measurements. So from your plan, you should know where your measurements you want to go from. So what's next? Yeah, I'm telling you, I did not do nothing crazy. So y'all looking at me like, girl, we know this stuff. All right, but here, it has to be said. Get yourself a gallon a day. All right? Get some water. Drink yourself a gallon a day. I don't like to drink out of this. This is my cup. This is 80 ounces. Got this at Walmart. I fill this up and then I fill it up again, which gives me more than a gallon. But a gallon at least a day. Do you see the skin? Do you see this? We are glowing, okay? Drink your water. It's so good for you, all right? There are so many benefits. The hair is growing. The curls are popping. Drink your water, okay? It's gonna be good for you. It's the simplest thing. Y'all tell me everything. I don't want to work out. I can't eat this. I can't. Drink your damn water, okay? Drink the damn water. Okay, we're back. So, get active. Moms, y'all look at me, and when I say I went running in the morning, y'all like, I don't have the time. I don't have the time either. But I got 15 minutes. My run takes me 10 minutes. That's 2.5 minutes to get outside to run and 2.5 minutes to get inside to run. And then to come inside, shower, and get my oldest ready for school. And me clocked in to work on time. So, if there's a will, there is a way. Nothing that I have done, honestly, like I said, my morning run is 15 minutes. My workout in the evening is 30 minutes. So I'm not even doing an hour. I'm not spending an hour working out at all. So let's nip that in the butt, because I'm not asking y'all to do a lot. Baby steps, okay? I am a beginner here. Listen here. I die during these workouts every single day. It's been 2 months, but your girl is dying doing them, okay? I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep doing them, but you have to start somewhere. So, sorry y'all if y'all hear these ignorant kids outside. They're being disrespectful. But you have to start somewhere. And for me, it started with walking outside with the kids. The kids needed to get outside. Like, we were inside. It's quarantine. COVID is going on. We are inside all day. So they needed to get outside. They would ride bikes. We would be walking behind them. We just started doing 2 laps around our community. Nothing. Then we started noticing on our phones, it's like, oh, that's a half a mile. And then it's like, oh, if I do it 2 more times around with the kids, that's a mile. Y'all, my community is not that big. It's manageable. It's something as simple as that. For the month of May, that's how I started. Was pretty much like, oh, I can do this. I have little ankle weights that I got from Five Below. Yes. All right. Everything is cheap around here. I got my little ankle weights from Five Below. Would throw those on my ankles and go push the bike around with the baby while my oldest is riding his bike. Simple things like that. Just get your body moving. All right. We want to stand in front of Netflix. We want to stand in front of the fridge. We want to stand in the pantry when we don't need to be in there. Go walk outside. Go take 5 minutes outside. It doesn't have to be outside. If you have a treadmill, go for it. Everything here is closed still. All right, so I ain't going to no gym. Personally, I ain't ready for no gym. But get active. At-home workouts. So, part of my plan and me working out, I've never been consistent with. I honestly don't like working out. Now, I'll keep it honest with you. I don't like working out. I cannot wait till I get to a stage where I am happy and more confident with myself that I don't have to work out every single day. I mean, I don't work out on Saturday and Sunday. I don't. No. Monday through Friday only. And I did not start that way. When I started, all right, I did Chloe Weeks 2-week shred, but I did it 3 times a week. And that pretty much dragged it out to 4 weeks. But I did her 2-week shred. And I started there. With doing the 2-week shred, I started waking up earlier to go outside and start running in the morning. And I would run 3 times a week. So I would do that. And then I would do Chloe Ting in the afternoon. So that gave me about 45 minutes of activity that I wasn't doing previously. So after the 2-week shred, I got into the rhythm of working out and being accountable, and I had a little routine. So after that, that was June. July, it's like, okay, I gotta step it up. And by the time July started, I was in the 160s. And I was happy. I was out of the 170s. I was like, woo, yes, let's do this. All right. So I went and I started then her 4-week summer shred. And I did the 4 weeks of that. And then I started running 5 days a week. Yeah. I had a wedding to go to. Let's get honest, all right? I had a wedding to go to, and your girl has some weight to lose. So she knew she had to step it up. So I started running 5 days a week and working out, doing the 4-week shred, how you're supposed to do the 4-week shred. Do the 4-week shred. Now, these are videos you can find right here on YouTube. They go ahead and, like, Chloe is great for beginners. You're gonna hate her. You are. But after the second week, all right, it gets a little easier. And I might, because I wasn't sure if I was ever going to really do this video. I wasn't sure if I was just going to pop up skinny one day. Like, that would have been nice, just to pop up skinny one day. But let's face it, we all hate when people just pop up skinny. And you're like, what did you do? What did you do? Like, how did you get skinny? And I'm not even trying to get skinny. I'm just trying. I had 2 kids. Like, I don't know if skinny is like skinny for me anymore. But you know, we gotta get. I'm not trying to look like I had 2 kids. I'm still 26. Right? We have to remember that. But no, for real, it's just like you have to do something. Something has to be the wake-up call. And that has to be the difference. All right, supplements. What did we do? How did we get started? Did you take something? Did you get work done? What did you do? Yeah, I drank the magic tea. That's all over Instagram. That's all over Facebook. That everybody's trying to sell you. Yes, I took it, but I don't sell it. And I think it's a great tool for the beginning of your weight loss. I do not think it's a mandatory tool. I think that probably any form of detox is a great way to start your journey, just to get rid and cleanse everything that you're trying to break habits from. So like for me, fried foods, like I do a lot of fried foods. I have a lot of carbs. I eat a lot of cheese. Like, I wanted to clear out that stuff. So I got the magic tea off online. It's empty. Like I said, I'm all out. So I got the ISO tea from TLC. I got the NutriBurst with it from TLC. And then I got the Resolution drops from TLC. In the beginning of my journey, I started the detox. So June 1st, that week of June 1st, that is when your girl started her teas. Alrighty, diet. Because it comes down to what you're eating, how you're eating, and all of that. So, number 1, intermittent fasting. That is the biggest thing about my diet that has changed. I do the 16-8, so I fast for 16 hours out of the day, and I have an 8-hour window period. Me personally, I fluctuate between 12 to 8 to 1 to 9. It all depends. If I'm hungrier because I had a lighter dinner, I might even do 11:30 to 7. So it's one of those that now that I've been doing it for a while, I know how to. I do calorie counting, so to say. I'm not perfect with it at all. Like, terrible probably. But I do watch my calories. To lose weight, honestly, we have to be in a calorie deficit. We cannot be eating the 2,000 calories a day and expect that we're still going to continuously lose weight as well. No. Go online. Honestly, I think I just use calculator.net or whatever it comes up as. It's like old. It has an old format. But I go on there. I put my measurements in, how tall I am, how much I weigh, my activity and things like that, and it populates how many calories I should be eating a day. From there, I take that, and then I go ahead and now, which I feel like has been a game changer for me, is I learned about macros, and oh my gosh, when you learn about where your calories are coming from, it's like, oh yeah, I can be doing a calorie deficit and only eating 1,200 calories, 1,300 calories, but a lot of them are carbs. A lot of them are carbs. Without even realizing that a lot of them are carbs, a lot of them are carbs. More carbs than what I should be eating based off of my macros. So once I learned about macros, and I only pay attention to 2, maybe I'll change that. Maybe I need to learn some more. I'm just learning though, y'all, as I go through this. This is my own personal thoughts, my own experience with this. But as I've learned to play around with my macros, and I know how much protein I should be getting, I know how many carbs I should really be watching, that makes a difference. And honestly, like my last 8 pounds made all the difference when I increased my protein and I cut back on my carbs. So the other thing, as far as my diet goes, is I do not eat meat every single day of the week. I am not vegan, I am not pescatarian, I am not vegetarian, I am not following anything like that. I just choose that 3 days out of the 7-day week, there's not gonna be meat in our food, in our main dinner. But pretty much like I'll just have eggs and toast for breakfast. Like it doesn't always have to be just dinner, but yeah. No meat 3 times a week. The real secret. We cannot drink wine every single night and expect to lose weight. Okay. And I group this into the diet because if you know me, you know how I feel about my wine. I love my wine. I love to have my glass and 2 or 3 every night. But that had to stop. So I now only drink on pretty much Fridays and Saturdays. I also nowhere drink like I used to. Pretty much, yeah, it's 1 to 2 glasses of wine. But yeah. And I don't really drink any, if it's not a protein shake and if it's not water, like, and if it wasn't the teas, I'm not drinking anything else. So if you've made it this far, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I was thinking about going more in detail, making some of this stuff into smaller videos if you guys want me to go more into detail. If you guys want a review on this in a separate video, how I took it, everything like that, we can do that. And I'll pretty much, I'm gonna sit down, think of my next steps, my next plans, and I'll probably check back in and do another video, and we'll see where we go from there. But y'all, I appreciate everybody that's cheered me on, reached out to me, been so supportive. It has been amazing. And like, yeah, like that first post, I'll insert it somehow in this. That takes a lot. That takes a lot to be like, this is what I look like. And then to be like, but this is where I'm at now.